Since June 2022, I've written almost 28,000 e-letters to the inmates in the prison. This one is about pay now. Some of them have been in prison before 2017, so they have got no idea what pay now is. Then this one is on the movie Avengers, because they only get to watch movies about 2 years after they are screened on the theatres. Is to help them stay in touch with the society, right? So that they don't feel left out and it will be easier for them to reintegrate into the society next time. Every day, I set up my laptop and send out emails to lots of people. So I need my laptop and my morning tea to keep me awake. I'm replying an email and this is what he wrote to me. Hi Roger, I hope you are doing well. I think what you are doing is very meaningful. I hope I'll be able to meet you soon for a meal or two. I've never met him in person before. He's actually an inmate in Changi prison. The biggest challenge in writing to inmates whom I've never met before is when they tell me very huge problems. For example, they feel suicidal or they feel hopeless because family members outside are very, very sick and there's nothing they can do. So I can only advise them to be patient and wait through it. Once you log in the prison's e-letter portal, you need the prisoner's inmate number. Then you need to add it. You add them as a friend. They must accept you as a friend. Then can you guys communicate? So I get new inmates numbers from other inmates who are already in my mailing list. They'll send it to me and then ask me to add their friend's number. The e-letters are actually read by the prison wardens. Every day, all the emails that you send will be vetted through. Emails which are deemed inappropriate will be rejected. Even like blood or death or die, they'll reject it immediately. Then, of course, vulgarities. I've only been seriously writing emails to them every day since June 2022. I'm writing to about 25 inmates right now. It could take like an hour to even 3 hours each time. Back in 2018, I was running my own company, helping with the finance side. I started para-counselling in 2018 with a charity organisation for the prisoners. Para-counselling is you give the inmate emotional support, but you do not need to be a fully certified counsellor. And that was the first time I gained close contact with the inmates. I see them about once a month in a big class, so maybe 30 to 50. You become their friend. That's how I bonded with them until about 2020, COVID came and all counselling stopped. That was when I started writing emails to them. Basically, this is my first letter to the inmate. So I got his inmate number when I was para-counselling. So he was like, hey, after that, can write to me. So I said, okay, why not I write to you? I decided to write to them in a daily manner. Right? It's because one of the inmates, she actually said his friend get emails from his family every day. So I thought, hey, that's a good idea. Why don't I do that for them instead? So from 1 to 2 inmates, at peak, I have close to 100 inmates that I'm writing to every day. Some of the inmates, they're actually death row inmates. They asked for help on how to handle anxiety, how to handle fear, how to handle death. The most touching letter I've received is from an inmate who is on the death row. His mom has abandoned him and he has lots of fear about facing the gallows. So this is the last email he wrote to his mother. Dear Ma,
My crime is so serious that they sentenced me to death. And I'm sorry for whatever my actions did to you. I love you, Ma, and goodbye. Your son K. It is very meaningful to me because to a certain extent, I can relate to how he is feeling about facing death. About August 2024, I went to the hospital. I took the regular blood test. This is a normal yearly routine checkup to check the liver function. After the blood test, I did 3 more scans. When the results are out, right, I went to the doctor, told me that actually they found out that from all the scans, I have liver cancer stage 3. But he assured me they can simply help me remove the cancer cells by a 1-day operation. Because of that, I wasn't that worried of being told the news of having cancer. I can remember initially after the operation, right, once the painkiller wear off, my hands was involuntarily struggling, trying to get rid of the pain. Then I was shouting for painkillers and shouting for help. And after the 7-day stay in the hospital, it took me about 2 more months to fully recover. After the operation, I was expecting them to give me good news. Instead, they tell me that, oh, right now, your liver is very, very weak. There's nothing else they can do for me. The doctor told me that my prognosis is less than 12 months. So when I received my prognosis in December 2024, right, my first thought was that I have so much emails, why don't I compile them inside a book? So I decided to partner with Ambulance Wish Singapore, AWS, to help me publish the book. The name of the book is called Dear Inmates, Daily Emails to Prisoners. This could let people know first that something simple like this is helping so many people, and then people get to know the inmates better. The book launch happened in May 2025. As I was publishing the book, I began to have this idea that it doesn't need to end here. That's why I think that maybe I can set up something more permanent, and then this can go on even after I'm gone. So I created this non-profit organization called H Project, hoping that others will carry on writing to the inmates as well as give ex-inmates a chance to give back to the society. I'm going to a nursing home to help pack goodie bags as well as serve food with the ex-inmates to the elderly there. Today we have 6 volunteers right now. They are my regular volunteers. It used to be only ex-inmates. Now ex-inmates brought in their friends, their family members as well. We do this volunteering about once or twice a month. 这个给你哈，这个很好吃的。鸡饭 ，OK， 还有 mango pudding， 不要。H Project started in June 2022. The idea came from an ex-inmate. He just wanted to do something good. Because I'm writing lots of emails to the inmates, so once they come out, we meet up. Rather than just meet them for makan session, I think maybe why don't we meet up together and do something more meaningful, like pack goodie bags for the orphans and serve food for the elderly at nursing homes. It is a good thing to include ex-inmates because getting them to do all this pro-social stuff makes them realize that they can do good, which helps them feel that they have redeemed themselves, which is easier for them to reintegrate back to the society. The ex-inmates, they like to call themselves the Rocky Squad. It's like the underdogs of the society doing good for the society.
Roger is very positive about his terminal cancer because he's still doing his best to serve people. Every single cent that he spent that this event is come out from his own pocket.
My biggest worry about H Project is that
it would be a waste, right, if it ends with me. So I was thinking of setting H Project up as a legal entity because you'll help me to get more volunteers to help out at a professional level. I'll be able to handle and bring more inmates and ex-inmates out from charity events at a bigger scale. In the most unfortunate event whereby I pass away, right, so I'll just hope that whatever is set in place will move on.
So for me, I'll continue writing emails every day to the inmates because this is a very meaningful thing. A lot of them are waiting for my emails, and I'll carry on writing this until I cannot anymore, until I die.